Hey horse, welcome back to my channel, and this is Hoe Tips with Holy. So you already know, I hope you're having a lovely, marvelous, and spectacular day, because the only things that matter here are you, me, your nut, period, and the fact that all other shit doesn't matter anyway, so we might as well have fun.
These hoes sleazy, sloppy, slouchy, they sleep. They munching mute and minding me. Might get tripped up for rare meats. But fuck that hoe, cause I don't need the fees. Dumb bitch, I did it that. So daddy throw me the W's. And if you wanna fuck my man, then your ass better lick her cheese.
Suck my motherfucking dick. And you illiterate. This tip ain't your.
So, we're back with another Hoe Tips video. I just know I look tired as hell and cold, y'all. And I am tired as hell and cold. I started a new job and the weather is doing something. I don't even know what the fuck it is doing. But we're here. And I realized that, or if you watch my intro video, I forgot what I titled that video, but it's like community guidelines or something like that. But if you watch that, and if you watch my first video that I posted talking to y'all on my page, then you know I smoke. And I realized that I haven't done any type of smoke sessions with y'all since my first video. And I was like, that's kind of fucked up, because I feel like y'all would get why I ramble so much and be talking in circles and shit if y'all realize how much I smoke. So I was gonna smoke with y'all today. I got me a little joint today. I normally smoke blunts, but trying to be better, you know? Also, I'm not encouraging smoking. I forget the little shit you're supposed to say, so that you don't get in trouble. Cause I used to follow a lot of YouTubers that smoke, and they've had their pages taken down and stuff. But I don't think nobody's that worried about me yet. But I'm just saying, I'm not promoting nothing. I'm just living my life. So today is Hoe Schedules. I know y'all have been looking forward to this. And, you know, I really just got to shout out the hoes that have come before me, because a lot of this is, you know, tried and true collected information that, you know, I'm not going to give y'all individual shout outs, because just because I want to be a hoe and talk about it on the internet, that doesn't mean that y'all want to be a hoe and have it be talked about on the internet. But yeah, this is very much like a group effort, like a group project, because I had to really think about all the whole tips that I've ever gotten about scheduling, so that you don't fuck up your whole situation, right? Warning, this is about to get toxic. Okay, so, yeah, so today, also, I'm about to be looking at my notes because, so we got to figure out today, how do you have the time? You making time? Are you lying? Are you doing both? What are you doing? How are you prioritizing these people, right? And I feel like we've been, you know, heavy into how we prioritize. So if you haven't watched the last Hoe Tips, you might be a little bit lost. So I need you to pause, and I need you to go back, try again, so that you can catch up and get, you know, on task with the class. But yeah, so we're going to get into all of this. How are you scheduling your whole time to make sure that you and your nuts and everything is in order, but also that you have rest and you need to drink some water? And I feel like I should have said this at the beginning, in my first Hoe Tips with Holy. If I didn't, get you some water and get you some condoms. That is the first things first. We are adults. Y'all need to be flushing out toxins out of y'all system on a regular basis, and also being protected. If y'all don't want to have no babies, you need to get you some birth control too. Okay. Secondly, I won't speak for everybody, but I know me personally, I be needing recovery days. I'm not about to just be out in the street or have nobody in my house every day. Like I said, that is me. I get irritated, and I'll be like, all right, now get away from me. Why are you up at the before, you know? So, yeah, we need to be thinking about, one, our health, making sure we drink your water, making sure we got our condoms, our birth control, all of those things. 2, we need to schedule in break days. Like, think about when do you be tired? You need to think about your work schedule and stuff like that. Then we can get us a whole schedule, okay? Okay. Now, I need y'all to look at your roster because you have your roster from our first video, right? Our first little talk that we had. So grab your roster, right? Now, we prioritized these people that are on our roster in our last video. So once you got down like your top players, your mids or your matches versus your safety niggas, then you can schedule your whole time based on that. So, like we said in our last video, our reach niggas or our top players, these people is gonna be the hardest to schedule with. You wanna know why? Because sometimes you gotta fit into their schedule. Hate to break it to you, but if it's somebody that you really fuck with or somebody that really fuck with you, but maybe just don't feel like they have the time or the space always, that's the first person that you got to reach out to, talk to, put into the schedule. That is your priority because that's your reach niggas. These are the people that's gonna, uplift you. Check in with these people usually Sunday-ish because people that's real organized have their schedules planned out before the week starts. And then also a Thursday to early Friday check-in can be good because some of your reach niggas is gonna have their next week planned by the end of the week, whatever week we're currently in. So check in on Sundays and or Thursdays to early Friday. Usually people do not be prepared on Saturday. People be lit or running errands or doing whatever they do. So you want to check in then and checking on plans or, just text, be like, how's your week looking? If you think that, or if you know that they're like super busy on certain days, just already send them the little suggestion like, oh, okay, I know you're busy on such and such, or I know you have work doing this thing on this time, but I was thinking we could do this thing this day. Another good tip is asking about dates and future plans at the end of whatever dates or hangouts that you do with your top tier or your reach niggas, because like I said, they have shit planned out weeks, months in advance. So you want to be like, oh, when am I going to see you again? Oh, let me know next time that you're free at the end of when y'all hang out. Because that way, it's already set in stone. You don't even have to think about, what's, like, it doesn't have to be up in the air. It doesn't have to be like, oh, shoot, like, we didn't say anything. It could be weeks until you see this person next, because that's irritating. So then, once you have your set, plan or whatever for your priorities, your mains, whatever, then you can kind of find pockets where you are free and you're not hanging out with your main or your priorities, and then you put the other people in there. We'll get to that. So now your mids and your safeties are kind of similar for the sake of this video because they're not the priority, they're not the reach, they're not at the top, so they kind of like trickle in with each other. And this is, up to you to which, way they kind of stack. But ways to initiate or plan with them is gonna be a little bit easier because they're not as busy. We already know this. What you doing? Text. Come over, text. Movies, getting food, chilling in the house. It's always good recommendations. They're probably gonna be down, and it's probably not gonna be like, oh, I have to see, or oh, let's talk about it later, or I don't know about this week, It's probably gonna be like, okay, I'll be there Tuesday, or all right, I'll come after I get out the shower. And yeah, it's probably just gonna be like a little bit easier with mids and safeties. These is gonna be probably your munches, your teddy bears, if we're going off of the first soul tips video, your hard and fast, usually in there. But I could be wrong. Like we talked about, if you're not somebody that loves head, then your munch might not be, your munch would be in your mids or safeties rather than your priority. But if you love head, then maybe your munch is the first person that you schedule time with. I don't know. It's up to you. It's up to you. But yeah, so now that we kind of got into like how to schedule or how to go about it, I'm gonna go into the do's and don'ts of whole time and whole scheduling, because it can get a little sticky, okay, with these people out here and the way that they want to demand your time and energy. I'm sure I've mentioned it on my channel, but I'm spiritual and I'm a Virgo. Like, I don't feel like everybody deserves or needs my energy all the time, and people be trying to drain it and waste it, and I don't fuck with that. So yeah, so we're gonna get into do's and don'ts. General do's that I feel like work for whoever on your roster. It's just like being communicative in general, because I have this thing where either if you're irritating me or if I just don't feel like dealing with it, I'm just not gonna deal with it. Like, I will ignore you on my phone because I feel like nobody should be able to irritate me on my phone. So yeah, I would say generally being communicative, because especially if you're someone that is dating or talking to men, like, they can be so impatient and so stressful and irritating, like, if you do not communicate with them. And that's not to say, like, if y'all want to ignore people, ignore them. I don't pay your phone bill. But yeah, like, generally being communicative and letting people know, like, when you want to see them, that you want to see them. That is gonna, you know, keep and maintain just like the integrity of the relationship. Like, yeah, y'all might not want to take all of these people seriously. Y'all might not take any of them seriously at any given time. However, communication is key. And if you communicate what you're doing and, you know, everything is all on the table, it leaves for less confusion and less people getting their feelings hurt. So yeah, just like if you want your whole journey, I'm not saying tell your hoes, like, be like, yeah, I'm out here hoeing, but, you know, like, you know, you have to make it clear we're all adults, and we gotta stay safe. So, like, if you're having sex with somebody, that person should probably be aware that you're having sex with other people, because they need to be safe and they need to be aware. Like, we're all adults here. Hopefully, if you're not an adult, get the hell out of here. But yeah, just being open and communicative. And another one is, like I said, I told y'all, keeping your energy balanced and maintained. Like, I know that it's kind of a joke that I'm starting for this series, that, you know, the only thing that matters is your nut, but also, like, your mental, your like I said, your physical health, all of those things are really important, because you're exchanging energy with other people. Like I said, I'm spiritual, I'm a hippie, I'm not on that, like, you know, I don't feel like I believe in it as extreme as, like, that you take on, like, I've read about soul ties and I've talked to people about soul ties, but I don't necessarily feel like everybody that you have sex with, you have to be, like, energetically bonded to. But you do need to take into consideration, like, what you are gaining potentially from these interactions. If you notice that, like, any interaction, sexual, physical, you know, just generally intimate, like if you're just cuddling, if any of that is making you feel icky in any way, like in your body, in your mind, in your spirit, then you need to take that into account. So that is another do, keeping our health, mental, physical, all of that in mind when we're interacting with others, and being mindful of others' health, which kind of goes into communication. I think those are like the main two for me. I have a lot of don'ts for y'all though, to be honest. But yeah, I would say another do would probably be just like staying positive and recognizing that we are humans and we are here operating to have a human experience. And so, like I was saying before, if you are feeling icky or gross about an interaction, I don't want y'all to be internalizing that or like being like, oh, I shouldn't have hung out with that person, I shouldn't have did this, I shouldn't have did that, because I do that. Like if I have a negative experience or like a not fun one, I'm like, damn, I should have been smarter. I should have had my shit together. I should have knew that they were gonna do this. How the hell? Like, I'm psychic, but like, you know, it's not like that's so Raven. Like, I don't be getting the visions clear and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like just keeping in mind that your experiences are your experiences, and it doesn't have to be like something negative. If you have an experience that isn't the best, it can be something for you to learn from and ways for you to figure out what you do like and what you do need. So yeah, staying positive and trying to remain as clear-minded and graceful with yourself throughout your whole journey, I would say, is another do. And now we're gonna get into the don'ts. Don't schedule 2 events in the same day unless one definitively cancels. And like, definitive canceling is very hard if you date men, because I don't know, I just feel like even with my friends, like if one of my female friends says I'm not coming somewhere, I'm like, okay. But if one of my male friends or someone on my roster says I'm not coming somewhere, they could change their mind. They be done figure something out, squeeze it into the schedule. And the danger behind this is, and the reason why it is on a don't, is because you gotta know for sure that multiple of your people, your niggas, don't show up at the same place or show up at your house at the same time. So I know y'all not stupid, but this is like the main don't. Like, just don't. I don't give a fuck if one coming in the morning and one coming at night. To me, niggas is unpredictable. And like, one will be trying to stay when they said that they was gonna leave. And then the other one be trying to come early. Girl, you will fuck yourself up. Girl, boy, y'all will fuck yourself up. Don't do it. I'm telling you, don't schedule nothing on the same day unless the person said, I'm sick, the car has broken down, something that is definitive, because, child, the ancestors be trying to be funny, and no. Another don't is, see, I feel like this is like low-key stupid, but like, I would say it anyway. Don't answer the phone or like try to text and communicate with one of the people on your roster while the other one is around. Now, this sounds self-explanatory, but no, because people call you at any hour of the day, and people text you at any hour of the day. And if you are hoeing properly, you know, all your hoes are going to feel like they know you, they have some sort of intuitive sense, and they probably right. So if you tweaking, giggling and shit, either on the phone or texting, bad news bears. Bad news bears. Finna go to hell for you, because as soon as you get off that phone, you finna get hit with 11 million questions, and that's not gonna be cute for any of us, because me as your sensei, I'm gonna feel bad, and then you as you going to be asked out of hoes, and now you got to start your whole entire shit over. Like, just imagine you had to stop right now and go back to the first video and redo everything that I said. I talk a lot. I know you don't want to go through that. Like, so don't do that. Just don't do that. Don't do that. I don't even know what type of skill level you have to be on in your whole journey for that to work. Don't do that. Don't tell them too much information. Now, I told y'all to be open and communicative. Did I say honest? This is where it gets toxic. Okay, so when you are on your whole journey, like I said, communication is key. Honesty, not so much. When I was younger, my mom had this thing where she would tell me that I lied by omission. Yeah. But I don't feel like I don't necessarily think that that's true. I feel like omitting and lying are different. Like, I didn't tell a lie. I just didn't finish the truth. So, yeah, sometimes that's necessary. Like, you know, if you know, you know. Like when I said, don't text them around each other. If it's something where, or perfect example, say that you're with one of your people, another one calls you, you need an excuse as to why you're not answering the phone. You can't be like, I'm with my other nigga. That's how, what? Child? Girl. So that's where you lie by omission. You can tell them what you're doing, just not who you're doing it with. Like if you out at dinner, you could be like, I'm eating dinner. Did you lie? No, you didn't lie. You were eating dinner. You're eating dinner. Are you not eating fucking dinner? Okay, period. So don't tell them so much information. Like, what the fuck? And oh, this one has a star next to it, you guys. It says, don't confirm or deny anything. Y'all, I'm really releasing all of the toxicity on this YouTube channel, but y'all will appreciate me for it one day. But yeah, I think that's the last don't, or the little stars. Just, yeah, like, don't let these niggas, bitches, envies be all up in your business. If they are not your man, your girlfriend, your fucking lifelong partner, if y'all don't got no kids together, they don't need to know what you're doing, where you're doing it, who you're doing it with, unless they come to pick you up or they're gonna send you some money. And that's that. And we're closing the notebook because this is an intensely long video now because I ramble and hi. But I hope y'all enjoyed this. I definitely forgot to set up my mic, so I hope that no one is in my comments telling me that I'm an awful person because y'all can hear the echo of my room. And yeah, I gotta go get ready for work. Probably smoke again off camera because I'm a little anxious baby and I feel like I'm kind of working and kind of like high working right now because I am talking to you all. But yeah, I will see y'all next time on Ho Tips. What is our next Ho Tips? I realized I was telling y'all that I was going to put the schedule in the videos, then just completely abandon that. I might not know what's after Ho Schedules. But if you follow me on Instagram and all my other social medias, and if you listen to my music, which is all down below, then, you know, you'll know these things and you'll keep tabs on me, and then you'll see where I be and what I be doing, and we lit over here. So, bye, horse. I appreciate you all, and I'm glad that you have invited me on this journey with you, and that's it. Bye, lovelies.